Okay, welcome to the Monday Advantage. We're going to continue talking about this strategic selling and what happens when you encounter a shopper who already has a pre-existing notion or a vision of a solution of what they want, and they're going to begin to squeeze you on price. They're going to commoditize you. The internet has helped them do that, of course, is they're shopping you for the lowest price. So how are you going to position your value? The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take back control, and these are called verbal jujitsus. Think of them as kind of dilemma flipping tools. So what you do is you acknowledge what they want. So let's say I'm an insurance person. The person calls and says, "Hi, I need a quote. I don't want to pay more than $50 a month." How do you answer back? First of all, you have to acknowledge them. You can't just say that I don't want to listen to you. So you would say, "I'm prepared to answer that for you. Here you go. Here's your pivot. Here's your jujitsu. However, I realize that there may be some aspects about insurance and the way you'd like an insurance company to help you that may be important first. I'd like to talk more about those expectations that you have. That way I can deliver the price request that you have or the estimate that you talked about." Yeah? So what you're doing is you're acknowledging what they want, but their nature is to bottom line you. See, they're going to come in and they're going to try to take control. So what you want to do is very gently help them still feel in control. You don't want to threaten the buyer that way, but you control the sales process. You control the process, the buying process. They feel in control. People hate to feel sold. They love to buy because the transfer of control makes them feel safe. And that's what they want. They want to protect themselves from danger and buy smart. And that's your objective, is being a buying facilitator. So in that upfront deal, and in that element where the person asks, do not get frustrated with them. They're just ignorant to what's possible, or they've rationalized out the possibility of it being your way. That's okay. They've automatically been conditioned by their own research, by their own assumptions, or by another seller. And what you're going to do is you're going to reverse that and re-engineer that in a very graceful way without telling them to hit the road, right? So what you do is, again, you acknowledge what they want, and then you flip that around into the more important topic that you'd like to talk about, and then you get a green light on that. So I'm prepared to handle that question for you. However, you may have thought about our meeting a little bit more and thought about the real picture, the vision of things that you'd like to have. Or maybe you gave some thought to the things you'd really like to protect in your life and where you're feeling some risks. If I could talk to you a little bit more about where you're concerned there, I'd like to get back to the price piece after that. Would that be okay? And so you're asking permission very gently, collaboratively, to take the lead, but you're not helping the person feel threatened. You're making them feel supported. All you're doing is shifting the tracks, and you're linking it to what they originally asked for. So this week, do those pivots. Try those verbal jujitsus. Acknowledge what someone asks you for when you get hit and commoditized. And then let them know where you'd like to go with it, and then get a green light. You may be wanting a picture to express to me, Mr. Buyer, that may be very important to you. You may want to shed some of your chief concerns on why you're calling me today. You may want to tell me a little bit more about the bad experiences that you've had with the previous provider. Things of that nature that open the lines of communication and give you the kind of information you need to position the value that you have. And then you'll change the way they feel about the cost. So that's how you do it. You have to slow it down to speed up. So that's the Monday Advantage this week. Go ahead and implement that. Verbal jujitsu, right? Flip it around.